Well, hello everybody and welcome to another video. We are doing a good old-fashioned grocery haul. Now, I was going to take you in the stores and there's going to be a couple of little snippets that I'll put in the video here for you as well. But there were so many people in the stores that, yeah, it just wasn't going to work. But it is a pantry haul day for me. Now, my tomatoes are not coming all at once for me to be able to do a good diced tomato, and I can't seem to get a half bushel or bushel of just Roma tomatoes for anything close to a reasonable price that I can them for anything that's close to reasonable price. So what I did is I checked the flyers. You guys know me, I'm gonna check the flyers. If it's something that I need and it's on sale, I'm gonna grab it. Conveniently, the flyers this week completely, like perfectly lined up with what it was I wanted to do. So let me show you what I did and where I got it. So like I said, I did a grocery haul. Let's start on this side. So from here to my milk, this is what I got at No Frills. Just gonna slide my butter out of the way. Now, we got a lot of cans. Now, you know we planted our peas. Of course, there's not enough. And then, of course, if we're making a meal quickly, it takes a while to cook fresh peas. So I did get some assorted size peas and some cream style corn. The no-name veggies this week at No Frills were 99 cents a can. Fabulous price for here. What we also got were diced tomatoes. The Unico diced tomatoes, product of Canada, which is kind of handy. Very low salt as well. These are 9%, which is actually pretty low for almost any diced tomato, well, almost any tomato product. They were on sale for $1.27. Guys, I cannot can tomatoes for that price. And since I'm having a hard time getting tomatoes, we bought a whole case of diced tomatoes for $1.27 each. I got 12 cans. That will last us probably the winter, I'm hoping. Because when we make like a big thing of pasta sauce, we'll use one of those. And of course, a lot of the pasta sauce, it'll go into the freezer. Or we'll make the pasta sauce and then we'll make the chili or whatever. I mean, one can is easily like 4 meals. So for the pair of us, it's actually a really, really good deal. The other thing that I did get were 2 cans of red kidney beans. Yeah, I know, I use a lot of dried beans. These were also $1.27. Also, when it comes to sodium, 12%, which is actually pretty good, but these are fabulous sources of protein. So 10 grams of protein and a half a cup. But sometimes when we're cooking, I don't have time to soak kidney beans. So this is just a quick, easy, get it done. The other thing that I did get just for fun were a couple of taco kits. These are fabulous also for a pantry because, yeah, they have expiry dates, but it's all sealed. The taco shells are sealed. They work really, really well, but it's really handy to have them, have them around. Make quick tacos for a fast dinner. Of course, I had to get my coffee. So, as you guys all know, I use the President's Choice, the PC app for points. So, $30 in coffee, and these have 72 pods in them, yes, because I know I use my coffee pods. Was on sale for $32, and I got 6,000 points, which is $6. That's $6 I can use for something else. We got Fred is Life cereal. They were $3.50 each. Cereal is not cheap right now. It is crazy. I don't get it. I did get them 2 boxes because $3.50 is actually the same price as that you can get it at the dollar store. So Dollarama sometimes has it for $3.50. And I wasn't stopping at Dollarama. So I got them 2 boxes of Life. And Another unheard of price. KD, 99 cents. Now, my tummy doesn't really like Kraft Dinner. I don't know why. I'm not going to lie. I have no clue. But Fred likes it, and it's not something he gets very often. I tend to make a lot of homemade Kraft Dinner. I'm going to try it again, see how it works. But we got 6 for the pantry. They will last him the whole winter, which is great. All I care about. We also got another 3-liter bottle of oil. The Unico oil was also on sale. The no-name oil is also really good, but believe it or not, same amount. That guy was cheaper. And grapes were on sale, $3.99 a pound, and our milk. So those were $4.08 for a 2-liter carton. So one thing that we were kind of curious about is if the bags worked out to be cheaper. So in Canada, if you've ever been to Canada, if you've not been to Canada, you guys probably don't know. But in Canada, mostly Eastern Canada, milk is in bags. Apparently, back when Canada went to metric, it was just, instead of redoing all the machinery for different size bottles, they put milk in bags because it was cheaper to produce it that way. Well, what I did is a 2-liter carton of milk is $4.08. Well, a 3-liter bag, it actually works out to be more money per liter. So I'll just stick to the cartons. And the cartons are recyclable, and they actually do get recycled around here, which is kind of cool. But this here is my No Frills haul. No Frills was a little bit more spendy because I bought my coffee. I spent $141.06. Now that's including the taxes. There wasn't a lot of tax. It was just a tiny bit. Wait a minute. I lied. There is no taxes on my No Frills because I didn't buy anything that was taxable. Yay. So it was $141.06 because there were a couple of things in here that were a little more pricey, like my coffee. But I did get 6,000 points, which is worth $6 on my PC Points app. So fabulous. Alrighty, let's check out what we did at the Superstore. So these are really, really good, but there's a reason why I made my own. It's a great piece of meat. They have great flavor, but I'm not paying that much for a little corned beef. These are the same tomatoes that we got at No Frills for $1.27. So we got a lot of pink tag stuff today at the Superstore because you know me, if it's a pink tag and it's in good shape, I'm going to get it. I'm all right with that. But first thing we're going to talk about is this week's winter pantry stockpile. So in case you haven't been watching, for the last 2 months now, every week it's $5 to $7 because, I mean, unfortunately there's that little bit of a leeway. $5 to $7 towards a winter stockpile pantry. So pretty much if you're starting a brand new little winter stockpile, I'm sharing with you guys items I think that are perfect for a winter pantry to kind of help you tide you over or have handy in case of emergencies, something happens, power goes out, and maybe you can't work for a couple of weeks. The point is to have a small stockpile so you have things that are healthy and tasty. So this week, we're actually talking about something you can use to cook for a meal and a protein. So they were 2 for $5.50. The first one is the soup mix. Now these soup mixes, I like these. There are green and yellow split peas, rice, pearl barley, and red split lentils. So basically with this right here, you can get a small can of tomatoes, add the water, put all of that. If you have leftover, like a little chunk of leftover ground beef, a little chunk of leftover chicken, whatever. You don't even have to have the chicken if you don't want to, because it does have a lot of proteins in it with the lentils and the peas. I quite frequently use that mix, just tomatoes, Let it cook for the life of me, I cannot remember. Let's read. I would have been right. So you let it cook for about an hour. It takes about an hour to an hour and a half. It kind of really depends on the temperature that you set it at. That last 20 minutes or 15 minutes of cooking, I'll put frozen mixed vegetables in there as well. Or just before it's done, if I've got the canned mixed vegetables like we have in our winter stockpile already, throw some of those in. Works out fabulously. Now the other thing, because like I said, 2 bags for $5.50, were the small white beans. Now, small white beans are great. You can just use them as a soup. You can actually use these as a side dish if you cook these in a really good chicken or beef stock and just cook them. Add some onions and stuff. They taste good. So small white beans are extremely versatile. You want to make a small batch of brown baked beans? Want to make a cassoulet? Want to make beans and rice, but you don't have kidney beans? You get the point. Anyway, that's this week's pantry. Soup mix and small white beans. That's the one thing that we got at the Superstore. Let me show you the rest. Alrighty. So to add to our own winter pantry, so this will get me through the whole winter. I have about 6 left and I got 16 more. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. What could I have gotten? Soup. Now, I only buy the condensed soups when they're on sale. They're perfect for me for lunches. They're perfect for me when you just want that, you know, like a little warm hug kind of lunch or dinner. What I got was 8 chicken noodle and 8 vegetable soup. I am not a tomato soup fan as much as I used to. When I was a kid, I ate tomato soup all the time. But not anymore. I don't know why. But yeah, these were on flyer sale this week for 99 cents at the Superstore here on the island. That's unheard of, okay? And there was no limit. Normally when these go on sale for 99 cents, there's a limit of 4. So I grabbed 8 of each and they will last me the winter and I'll be good to go when it comes to soup. So lots and lots of soup. So a couple other things that we did get is we got bananas, of course, because, hey, I like my bananas. We got pink tag watermelon. So it's just a seedless watermelon. I ended up paying $3 for these. There's nothing wrong with them. They were just cut yesterday. So I grabbed them. So we have dessert now. And let me see if I can pick that up. And we also got some half-price cinnamon buns because they were too small. I got these just when they were putting them on the shelf. So these ones were the end pieces, is what she said. So they were half price. Why not? Now Freddie has a treat for this week in his lunchbox. There we go. I made a little bit of room. So another thing that we've been getting is a new, they call it Gold Label at the Superstore. It's sandwich meat. And they sell them for $5. And the amount that's in them are actually pretty good. So one of these packages will last him almost the whole week, which is fabulous. So what I did is I got ham and salami. Yeah, they both work pretty well. But another thing that we get for sandwich meat, which is $8, it's a little bit more spendy, is actually a Ziggy's product. Now, if you have these where you are in Canada, the way these work, these sub-trios, is there's 2 ham, 2 salami, 2 bologna for each one. And there's 4 sets of each. This is 4 days worth of sandwiches because what I do is I take 1 set and make the 2 sandwiches for Fred for his lunch. So 1 piece of each meat in each. I do know people that buy these as well and they get 3 sandwiches in each. So they may put ham on one, salami on one, bologna on one, or they'll kind of mix and match. And then they'll add a slice of cheese as well. And they'll stretch even farther. They're the perfect size for just a roll, not a roll, sorry, but a bun. And you can get the buns quite frequently with a pink tag. So it actually works out pretty well. The other meat things that we got today were one of the barbecue chickens. Now with the PC Point app, which again, if you're in Canada, guys, and you don't have the PC Points app, seriously, every now and then they have members only pricing, and the chicken was one of them. It was $3 off. Normally the roast chicken is like $13. If I had a Costco close by, I'd be going to get them at Costco all the time because those are so good. But I don't have a Costco. But with the PC Points, the members only app, it was $3 off. So why not? The other thing that we did get was some medium ground beef. It was, what did I get? It was $8.80 a kilogram, and I got just shy of a kilogram. That's 4 meals for us, so that'll last a while. And the last thing I got was another pink tag, but this is just for me because they are a little spicy and I'm not sure Freddie can eat them. And it is the Free From Hot Italian Sausage. So if you see the Free From President's Choice products, they're really good. Just saying. We're going to go into pink tag heaven now. So there were a couple of things. That was heavy. There were a couple of things that were on half price today that you normally don't see. And those are household items. Now, a lot of times stores will put things on clearance or on a sale because one, they may not be carrying it anymore, or two, the original packaging or whatever is changing. So the manufacturer will say, sell it out. Well, today, I got some fabric softener because I did need some. One I got was Gain Fabric Softener, 50% off. And the Ultra Downy Free and Clear, 50% off. Now the Downy is 120 loads. The Gain is 60 loads. This will last us a long time because I actually don't even use the full amount that they say. Because our high efficiency washing machine, it works really well. And I only need like half of that. I probably only needed the one, but I really like Gain, and I like to do the sheets in Gain and the blankets. And because I just like it. What can I say? We did get some cereal. I got some Honey Nut Cheerios for Fred. I did get myself some Lucky Charms. Yeah, Lucky Charms, that's one of my vices. There's not very many of them. And believe it or not, per serving, Lucky Charms only has 9 grams of sugar. So for the diabetic chick here, that's actually pretty good. All right, but we did get a fair amount of breads today because one, we needed some buns for Fred's lunches and we needed just some bread. We don't have a ton of freezer space yet, which we already know. We're not even going to get into that conversation. But this is what we got for the bread. Whole wheat English muffins for my little breakfast sandwiches. Raisin bread, which is actually baked today, but it got schmucked a little bit. So fresh raisin bread for half price. Yes, please. We got Fred 2 sets of buns for his lunches. We just got some plain Kaiser rolls. And we also got some Calabrese rolls. I'm probably saying that wrong, but they taste good. 2 Country Harvest 14 grain loaves of bread. Fabulous bread, by the way. They also had an herb and garlic bread. I've never seen it. It would make really good dressing, though, if you were cooking a turkey or a chicken. That might have been an idea. Too late now. And now, if you're in Canada, you know Ace Bakery. These 3 cheese ovals that they sell at Ace Bakery are so good. Just saying. And we're having soup for dinner tomorrow, so why not? I'm making a mess of my stove. The last thing we got are, they're called an appetizer flatbread. So the roasted chicken that I bought today, we're actually going to make flatbread pizzas for supper. So why not? Half price. Makes good pizza crust. Why not do it? Well, guys, our Superstore total. I spent $110.04 at the Superstore. The total savings were $39.84. That is with the app and my half price stuff. So, I mean, don't be afraid of the pink tags. If you're going to eat them, especially with a big family, they're going to go quick. You're good to go. We also got another 5,300 points, which is another $5.30 on my PC app that can go towards food in the wintertime. Now, I tend to try and collect the points, and we use them at Christmas time. So that's what I'll probably do with those, just so you know. But yeah, grocery haul. So yeah, this was a bigger grocery shop. It's not a normal grocery shop. I think normally, it's about $50, $60 because we're getting other things as well. But I wanted pantry staples, and the flyers this week were exactly what I needed for the pantry. I'm still going to go on the hunt for Fred's cereals. He really only has the sweet stuff left, and Raisin Bran and cornflakes are a big part of his breakfasts in the morning before he goes to work. So that'll be it. I'll have to go on the hunt for cereal. Alrighty, guys. Like I said, go ahead and get the PC app. What I'll do is I'm going to link President's Choice. No, I don't talk to them. I don't do any of that sponsor stuff. Don't care. None of that stuff. It's just something that I find extremely useful. The members only, great sales every now and then. Like when we buy toilet paper, I only buy the members only when they're like $3.99 a package. So tissues are the same. So I'll link actually the link for the PC points and the President's Choice app for you below. So check it out. It's free. It doesn't cost a penny. You don't have to carry the card around if you don't want to. The card's there. I mean, everything. It's actually really, really handy. And I take advantage of it a lot, just so you know. But that's it for me. It's been a busy week, so the only thing that I'm going to share, unfortunately, this week is our grocery haul. And for this kind of grocery haul, I'm going to make sure you can see it. So go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's going to help us out on our little channel here. Go ahead and share away. Go ahead and check out our pantry prep. Oh, that's almost done. Click on Yuki there and subscribe, and we'll see you next time as we do our simpler life here on PEI. Bye for now.